And welcome back.
Welcome back
to the Homework with Friends podcast.
Some old dummies.
Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Let's see who's stuck around. Who's out there right now? Robbie? No, you're there.
We're gonna kick this off. We're gonna kick this one off with a.
Oh wait, no, Dalton's got beef.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh no,
I'm gonna.
I don't have beef.
Hit
by
a
the way.
classic
Actually...
Seinfeld reference. I'm gonna air some grievances.
Oh no,
there are two people, arguably our two most loyal listeners.
Yep, the best listeners.
Took it upon themselves to do as we requested, and we'll touch on this again. But they sent us money for wine for the podcast. Or should I say they sent Logan money?
Yep.
I am also part of this, guys. This is a co-host situation. This isn't Logan's podcast.
It's not my podcast.
With Dalton on as a guest every week.
I need to stop saying hello and welcome so much.
Robbie and Kaylee, split it up.
Yeah. Well,
there's two hosts.
Well, so basically what had happened was Robbie and our other friend Kaylee, who we refer to as PD Gigs, they both Venmo'd me money for wine per our request from the last episode to go ahead and sponsor the episode by sending us wine money, which I'm very thankful for. They paid for my wine today. To the loyal fans out there, I'm drinking a Yellowtail Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a $5.99 wine because I ended up getting a sum total of $9 via Venmo. So I really wanted to treat myself this time. I wanted to make myself feel like a special boy, and here I am with my Cabernet. I'm going to take a sip to you guys out there for being such loyal listeners and loyal followers. I really appreciate it. If you want to Venmo, you can Google Logan Lukacs or Venmo Logan Lukacs, Lukacs. You can send another $4. You're officially a sponsor of the show, and I appreciate you.
I'm 1 foot out the door on this podcast at this point. At this point, I'm very mad.
Yeah.
I did get my wine. I bought it myself.
Bought it himself. I offered to split my earnings, but he didn't want it. He's a proud man, this Dalton.
So, yeah. But I did. I told you, like I said last week, I'm dropping back a year. Every podcast.
Are you back down?
I can't sustain this because it's going to get too expensive, but I'm at 2014.
How does that taste? Is it good?
It's nice. It's a Tom Gore Cabernet 2014.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
I don't think I've had a 2014 since 2014 . Oak Creek.
That would make sense.
Walmart.
Yeah.
But
it's good. I'm upset with both of you. That's the moral of this story.
Identify you.
I'm upset.
Someone's gonna listen to me. I'm upset with you. What are you talking about?
I'm part of this, guys.
Yeah, Dalton's a part of this. Everybody, he does a lot of work. But thank you so much once again for the wine money. I appreciate you. And as the true host of the show, keep it coming. Speaking of the show, if you're out there and you're new for some reason, thank you for joining us at the Homework with Friends podcast. This is the podcast where two friends, I'm Logan.
I'm Dalton.
And we assign each other homework every week on various topics. We're still kind of figuring out how we're going to do the topics, but I do have an interesting surprise.
You have a surprise?
I have a surprise. So last week on the episode, we really wanted to encourage some fan engagement out there. We wanted people to comment on our stuff, leave us some reviews, leave us some ratings. And thank you to anyone who's done that. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Yes.
In addition to that, we want to keep dialogues going with fans. We want to make sure people are listening. We've gotten texts from people here and there letting us know different feedback they have if they like it. So far, thank you for doing that. But we did get our first email to the homeworkwithfriends@gmail.com.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it one of the two people that...
It's not.
Oh, wow.
It's not them. It is your boy, Brett.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
hey,
very
Brett.
excited. So Brett out there is a YouTube guy. I'm pretty sure listens to us on YouTube primarily.
Yeah, if you look up, I don't know his page exactly. If you're out there listening, you don't know him. His name's Brett Bachman.
Yeah.
He makes a lot of like films and like short little movies and stuff on YouTube. You should check him out. I don't know exactly what his page is. I'm sorry, Brett.
Yeah, but he's a big. So if you go to the Homework with Friends podcast YouTube channel, he comments on a lot of them, just with his different takes of it. And I try to like it as on behalf of the YouTube channel. But that's just a nice plug for the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
if you like to see us, go for it.
Yeah. No, Brett, I promise next week I'll give you a proper shout out. I'll figure out your page. I was caught off guard.
He's happy. I
wasn't prepared.
He's a happy boy right now. He's a big supporter of our web series Victory Lap. Probably the most active person we've had on any of our YouTube stuff. But he sent in an email, and I hope he's okay with me reading this. I'm sure he is.
Yes.
Dalton is speaking on your behalf, Brett. So thank you very much. But this is what Brett writes: Logan and Dalton, you madmen. I'm McLovin, the podcast. You guys have a great rapport and good personalities for it. Also, your concept and structure is solid. Personally, I'm a big fan of the funny and interesting stories from middle school, high school, and college. You should definitely do more on this topic. You both shine in those.
Oh, look at that.
How nice is that? As far as homework assignments go, you two should do ones that conflict each other. Debate random and nonsensical topics with taking a different stance. Maybe you could include a harsh consequence for not having the better homework. I think he means a better grade on the homework. Or maybe just like the homework assignment sucks in general.
Maybe the homework assignment sucks in general.
I don't know what he continues. I don't know what this could be, but it should be weird. Make it weird. You guys are doing great. Keep the content coming. Your most faithful follower. Cue Kool-Aid fueled, ominous Gregorian chant. Brett.
Perv, what a letter. What an email.
Nice. Yeah. So good. But if you have friends out there who make stuff, and I need to do a better job of paying it forward to people who make stuff, but it feels good to get that kind of stuff.
I know. I'm bad about.
Yeah.
I always check it out, but I never leave comments or anything.
Exactly. Like, I mean, it's one thing to make something and you feel like, oh, people should listen to this. And we were guilty of it with our web series last year. And I don't really watch web series very much. Like, I'm not in the community, but we made something like everybody should watch this. But like, we are so, like, I don't watch a ton of web series.
I bought that one web series.
Yeah, I guess we were
pretty popular people. Though.
Yeah. And then it's 555 on Vimeo, if you're wondering. And then in addition to like podcasts, I listened to pretty popular ones. So you know what I did this week?
What?
I actually went out there and I followed a bunch of Chicago podcasts.
Okay.
There's a website called the Chicago Podcast Coalition. It's got about, I believe, like 20 or so podcasts on there of all different topics. Well, I did send them an email. Not just to like get on their advertisement or anything like that, but just to like kind of get some information on it. We're pretty new. I mean, a lot of these podcasts have like over 100 episodes. So,
wow. Yeah,
you got to pay your dues for sure. But all that to say, and we'll get back to Brett's email here in a second, I want to get out there. I want to do some more. I want to pay it forward a little bit more.
I'd like to do that as well.
Yeah, we gotta get involved in this.
We've got some good ideas for stuff like that. That'll be coming in the future. Yeah. It'll take time. Hopefully, we don't want. It's no fun to hear people talk about plans. We're at episode 5. Yeah, we're not gonna tell you what they are. That way, if we don't follow through, we're not gonna get in trouble. But back to Brett's email, I kind of like the idea of like consequences or something like that. We're getting on a dangerous path to where we're almost gonna be doing Kenny versus Spenny. Oh, that's true. If you guys didn't watch that show, you should go back and watch some YouTube clips of that because it's so funny. I think you're overrating Kenny versus Spenny. I don't think I haven't watched it since like high school, but in high school, I loved it. So if you got a time machine, you can go back to high school and watch Kenny. If you can get in the mindset of a 16-year-old Dalton and watch Kenny versus Spenny, you're going to have a good time. The only episode of Kenny versus Spenny I remember was, who was kind of like the skinnier, taller guy? Was that Spenny? I don't remember. Either Kenny or Spenny. Basically, I think the challenge, which to a 13-year-old boy is pretty tough, is don't get a boner for a week. Yeah. But I just remember going like, I'm in this one. This is high drama. Like Spenny's going to break any moment now. And at the very end of the episode, Spenny's big thing against Kenny, God, I don't even remember who's who, is he hires a lap dancer to basically trump card him and make him pop a boner right then and there. But what Kenny and or Spenny does beforehand is he gets a sedative injected into his penis to where he like it just goes away, just like falls asleep basically. So this woman's like grinding on him. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God, he's the luckiest man in the world. And he's not getting hard. And I just remember that was like kind of when I clicked on where like, I think this is a little bit staged. I don't think this is real. All of it was because like staged. It was like whoever didn't have his wiener shot goes like, "You're crazy, man! How you what? How you not getting hard right now?" Guess who's gonna be a little tipsy after this podcast and watch Kenny vs. Benny
Hey-o!
episodes tonight.
Your homework is to watch all of Kenny versus Benny. And that's it. Don't even report back on it. I don't want to hear about it.
Good.
But one thing I did like about Brett's email, which I think we might need to always, maybe we should pick some topics here and there, maybe we should make them related to the homework we talk about later, is those high school, middle school, college stories.
Yeah, you got a lot of them.
We do have a lot of it. One thing to tie in thematically to this episode, I know you mentioned this off mic earlier, was this is kind of our home economics episode.
This is the home economics episode.
So my homework for this week, and if you've been keeping up with the podcast, we're going to stop doing, we already did stop doing like the tape recordings of last week's homework. We're just going to summarize it.
We didn't like it.
Same with the rules. We heard it pop some people's ears. The audio mixing wasn't great. A little bit lazy. Also, the editing on that sucks. So my homework for this coming week, or for today, was to pick 3 outfits for Dalton that were adaptable to a casual, a business, and a leisure kind of party scenario. And also, I kind of extrapolated that to doing some men's fashion tips and some ideas of how I got my
Logan's men's fashion.
Yeah, how I got my stuff together. Notice, like, you know, much like any good parent, do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah. Yes.
But that was my homework for the week.
Mine was, I guess, just a general blanket statement: baking.
Yeah, learn a little bit
about it. Bake, do it. I did it.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
We'll get into the homework, but let's talk a little bit about this is the home economics special.
I took home economics in like 8th grade. But that was the only time. I never did it in high school.
Oh God, this is not a good topic for us because I didn't take it either.
We did. I remember home economics in 8th grade. We learned how to make little personal pan pizzas.
That's pretty useful.
Yeah,
lifelong.
You made them on the biscuits, on little biscuits that you rolled out.
That's pretty good.
It was really good. And then we learned how to make a pillow. We sewed a pillow.
You know what? No shit. I did the same thing.
I think that was what everybody did.
Like, it's funny when you learn that pillows aren't magic. like, oh, you can make this. You know?
It's actually pretty easy.
You know what? Speaking of pillow making in terms of home ec, we did make a pillow in home ec, but there was also this weird period of time growing up where I think we just didn't have a ton of money for gifts for extended family.
Yeah.
But my mom kind of ran this little sweatshop of me and my brothers where we were making pillows for gifts for everyone. We would like go to like a Joann Fabrics.
Yeah.
And we would pick out like deer print, or we would pick out like a Coca-Cola symbol with like a relative like Coca-Cola or something like that. And she would like make the little pattern for us, and we'd stitch up the pillow by hand, then turn it inside out and stuff it with stuffing and then stitch it closed. Like, I think we were full of a bunch of little homemade pillows.
Yeah, what an interesting gift idea.
I think like it was one of those things where if I recall correctly, like I'm 2 years younger than my next oldest brother, and then he's 2 years younger than the next oldest brother from that. I am the youngest of 3 brothers in general, for those of you out there. But it was one of those things rarely, and if you're a parent out there, you'll know. I'm not a parent, but I'm assuming that once you get like all the brothers in on one thing together, I think you just kind of stick with it.
Yeah.
Like we were into like Pokemon and watching TV. So anything that weren't those 2 things, it was pretty hard to get all 3 of us on the same page on. So I think pillow making worked for all 3 of us. I think we dug it.
Did the extended family seem to enjoy the pillows?
I remember seeing the pillows.
Or were they like, oh my God, like another pillow?
It was kind of like we probably did it 1 year. Versus like doing it every single year. I think 1 more year than that was pushing it.
Okay.
But it was a year where everybody got a pillow. And I remember seeing like...
How many pillows did you make?
I think we each probably made like 2 or 3.
That's a lot of pillows.
I remember seeing one pillow down in my granddad's basement for a while. This is one that just had like a deer on it. And I was like, yeah, we made that. This is important stuff. Why you guys... Everyone out there buying pillows? Chumps.
Idiots. And
then I remember there was one Coca-Cola pillow that we made for our uncle, who I think it was around for a while. I mean, they weren't good.
Oh, I would assume.
It was like that big fluffy bag of cotton. You can just like craft cotton. So it wasn't like you can buy a good pillow for like $10. You don't need an 8-year-old to make you one.
You probably didn't even have to take it out of the bag. You probably could have just sewed it around the bag.
I know. Just have a nasty little crinkly pillow.
Yeah.
Like, oh, thank you.
This is so great.
And I go, and I made it. Stuffing's falling on the side because I couldn't fill the stitch in. But I remember I made a cool pillow in home ec though.
We made pillow monsters. Like you put like your pillow.
I used to play pillow monsters.
You put like little eyes and like added hair to it and like a little mouth. You
That
made like
sounds
pillow,
pretty fun.
like pillow monster faces.
Did they just do that for the boys, or were the girls doing that too? Is everybody doing
Both?
it?
We were, you know.
Gender progressive.
Yeah,
I didn't know. I
went to a gender progressive school.
You actually weren't allowed to identify until you were in 9th grade.
Yeah, they gave you some time to figure stuff out.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. No, I thought that was like a fun way to get like the boys who maybe didn't want to do like pillow making into it. It's like, oh, we're gonna make a pillow monster.
No, you didn't have a choice. That's what you were doing.
Everybody's making a pillow monster.
Yeah.
I guess pillow monsters are fun for everybody.
It was like, make your pillow monster and shut up. This isn't that bad.
Come on, home ec's fun.
Yeah,
shut up.
We made pizzas
Sit
and now
down.
you're just making a pillow monster.
I remember watching TV growing up and seeing like home ec classes on TV where people were like cooking a bunch of stuff and like making good cakes,
learning how to iron.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, what the hell? What did I get? I made a mini quilt that we then turned into a pillow. We like doubled up on the same craft.
Oh, the school didn't want to spring for more supplies.
No, and it wasn't even a full on home ec class. It was what did they call it? It was like special homeroom.
I didn't take like anything like that. There had to have been those classes in my high school. I don't want to speak for it. But
yeah.
I like didn't take any of the classic like home ec or wood shop or any of that.
We had a classic wood shop class.
Did you?
Oh my god.
We probably did. I just didn't even. I didn't register it or know about it.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked up because it was this weird old school. It was like an old school wood shop in that there was a guy who had been teaching wood shop for forever. We had a huge wood shop room at this high school for some reason, and across the hallway was the electricity room. So there was like all these like wires and shit everywhere. And brothers taught the class, like these old like straight out of the like
grandfathered into this system.
Like, and they were not ready for 2010. They would. One guy, the woodshop teacher, whenever like a little piece of wood would pop off, like the sawmill or whatever, and I don't know any of the words, he would go like, look, I found myself a new butt toucher. Who wants one? And we were all like, what? He's like, I know what you guys like do. You like run around, touch each other's butts. And we were like, I remember me and Joe Saunders, dearly departed Joe. I doubt he's ever going to listen to this, but we would just look at each other in awe that there's this teacher in the modern era, basically calling all the kids gay in a very like a bad way, and like giving us these pieces of wood and telling us to go touch each other's butts.
So stereotypical of a woodshop teacher.
Oh my god, he was bad. He always did this thing where he would see something silly happen. All we did was make a clock. The whole class.
You made a clock? That's pretty cool.
It's kind of neat, but you ended up with 100 clocks. Like everybody's making the same clock, and you would get graded on it. You got to pick your wood. It was undeniably fun and pleasing to do. Like, I'm not going to knock the clock. Clock's great. Yeah. Hop off my back. But he himself was just so nasty all the time. Anytime anybody would mess up just a little bit, and he was not sensitive to anybody with learning disabilities. Like, he was equally brutal to everyone. And he would always just go, I'm going to put that in my book. I'll put that in my book.
I think I don't have any good stories about it, but I had teachers like that.
Yeah.
Like real old school, usually male teachers that just like thought it was fun to be like, shitty to everybody.
Exactly. Like they just got to continue being bullies. And I
always like borderline flirting with the girls.
All the time. Not even, you know what, I wish if those walls could talk, there's probably plenty of uncomfortable women in many woodshop classes everywhere. And I'm sure there's great woodshop teachers out there. I know there are.
If you're a woodshop teacher, we're sorry.
We're not talking about you.
What are you doing listening to this?
I'm not naming names, but I'm talking about whoever taught at Beaver Creek High School. From undetermined years. He was a fine guy. Don't get him in trouble. He's probably He's probably in his 60s or 70s.
He's got to be
now.
retired.
Yeah, he's good. Don't worry about him.
He can't still be teaching woodshop.
Don't grab the pitchforks. He didn't do anything that bad. Why am I defending this guy?
Yeah, I don't know why you're defending him at all.
I feel weird because it's out there in the public.
Well, shit happens, man.
These words have power.
Hey, don't do it if you're not ready for the consequences, am I right? We digress.
We digress. Well, I don't really have any fun stories from the week.
Shit, dude.
Your mom came into town.
Yeah, sorry. We teased it last week. My mom did not want to be on the podcast.
She was shy.
She is a bit shy.
Also, still not 100% sure what podcast is.
She doesn't. I had to explain to her, though, like, Tuesday and Wednesday what a podcast is. I don't think she gets it at all.
Yeah, we're really tackling her with a lot of new media. Hey, Mom, watch my web series. What?
She started listening, so I think she's going to get the idea.
Okay, cool.
But my mom was here. We did all the classic Chicago stuff, which even being used to being in the city and like being like walking everywhere and like hopping on public transportation all the time and just being around a bunch of people all the time, it's still exhausting to do those things.
It is.
That's the only bad part about people visiting.
Yeah.
Is that you have to go do those things.
I know.
Because it's mean if you don't go show all this stuff to them.
Yeah, and you'd feel bad like talking it down that much.
Yeah.
When you're like, it's fine.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
You've seen the bean online. You've seen the bean. You're fine.
We did everything. We hit Navy Pier. We hit the bean. We got deep dish pizza. Walked down the Magnificent Mile a little bit. Strolled by the river. I was beat.
Yeah, I'm sure she was exhausted. She was exhausted. I came back. She was beat.
She napped for 2.5 hours when we got back.
But did you have a fun time with her here?
It was great. Yeah, there's nothing like a parent coming into town when you're like feeling like an adult in the big city to remind you that you're just a little boy still.
Yeah, she this is funny. She when we were coming back from dinner all together, I was about to edit last week's episode that you heard, and I was like, I want to grab some wine as I edit just so I can like take the edge off a little bit. And then as I was walking away, Dalton was like, "Oh, here, grab me a beer of this knockoff Corona stuff." And then as I started walking, she just pulls out a 20 from her pocket and goes, "Here," and gives it to Dalton. And Dalton's like, "I guess this is for the wine and beer." And for a second, I have a full-time job for the most part, and I make okay money, and I still took the $20 bill. There's a thrill to free money.
It instantly feels like you're in like high school again, where it's like, go to the movies, it's on me, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, and when I was in like, not really college, because it was like, whatever, I'll take what I can get. But when I just graduated college and started working, I had a lot of this pride about like not feeling infantilized by my parents or people trying to like take care of me or anything. Like, I'm good, I work.
Yeah.
Get off my back. But at this point, yeah, give me that $20. That's great. Thank you so much.
Well, yeah, but
very appreciative.
It seems like right when you're back with a parent, it's like everything comes to light a little bit. Getting asked a bunch of questions like, "Oh, how's the job going?" Like, it's fine. Yeah. It's a job. Like, what else do you guys do? Oh, we write a show that nobody watches on YouTube, and we record some stuff that some people listen to on their phones. She's like, "Oh, why do you do that?" Like, I don't know why we do it.
There's not.
I guess we're still playing. You know what? We're still kids. We're playing.
This, I guess, having a podcast and a web series is grown up make believe.
Oh, we were at the bar last Friday. We're recording this on a Friday. I met we were just like meeting a bunch of people. We made a lot of friends. I was talking to this gal who was like 34. Mm-hmm. She asked me what I do, and I told her like my normal human job. Uh-huh. And then I also was like,
which is always followed by, "But what do you want to do?"
Yeah, she's like, "Do you like that?" And I was like, "No, I write." Like, I was like, "I have a web series and a podcast," and she just instantly started laughing, and she was like, "That's the most millennial thing I've ever heard." I was like, "I know."
I want to die I met someone yesterday. And that exact same scenario, no laughter happened, but also
she laughed in my face.
I got no follow-up questions on it. They did not want to know about it, which was kind of nice because I don't like explaining stuff all the time, and I don't really have a lot of hubris. Like, we understand not a ton of people are listening to this. A lot of this is just to give us something to do and to throw more content out there and have some fun while we're doing it, because I genuinely enjoy doing this. But I was like, oh, and then, tomorrow night I'm recording a podcast with my buddy. And she's like, cool. Literally not like, oh, you have a podcast? Or what's the podcast?
People have to hear that so often here.
Oh, my God, all the time in a big city, somebody's got a podcast going on. It's not hard. It's literally free.
It's Well, except for the equipment.
The equipment and like a
but
good
I guess
hosting
if
server.
you wanted to, you could record it on your phone.
Yeah, and it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It probably sounds just about as okay. So, you know what? I really don't know where we're going with this.
I got nowhere.
We got nowhere. Let's get into homework.
I get the general point of that was just to wrap back around. We're still kids, I guess.
Yeah, we're still little baby boys.
Yeah, little baby boys, 25-year-old baby boys.
Little baby boys who want Venmo'd money.
Venmo us
wine.
money for wine.
It is appreciated. You found
Little
out today.
boys need their juice.
Wah, wah, wah.
Little boys need their juice.
Welch's is made for 100% sadness. All right, let's get into homework.
Into the homework.
Okay, you're the head of the class, so you get to decide who you want to go first.
You know what? I'll go first.
Oh, ladies first.
I have some stuff to say about this homework.
I want you to acknowledge my very funny joke. I said ladies first.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I didn't hear it the first time because I zoned you out.
Sure. Me and Dawn actually record this podcast in separate rooms.
Yeah.
If you're not watching the video feed right now. And also, that's not a funny joke.
No, it's all right, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like a joke that I would have made in middle school.
Yeah, well, that's the theme of this podcast.
Yeah, I guess it is. Okay, so my homework was to learn about baking and for extra credit, maybe bake something.
Yeah.
And so here was my thing with this homework.
Okay.
I did it.
You did.
To the best of my ability, I guess. But baking is such like a general topic.
Yeah.
There was too much information to really summarize anything about it because you have baking regular things, baking bread.
Okay.
Then for desserts, you got cake, you got cookies,
Yeah.
brownies, like so much stuff.
Yeah.
And everything has its own history. It was too much.
It was too much.
Too much. So what I did is I
want to hear this.
on Wednesday, I with the guidance of my mom, because I had desperately needed it, I made chocolate chip cookies, homemade chocolate chip cookies from scratch, which we have right now. You wanna bite into one?
I do want to bite into the chocolate chip cookies.
You wanna bite into that chocolate chip cookie?
Yeah.
Yeah, really?
All right, we're gonna have to chew off mic because I think we'll lose anybody.
No, I'm gonna chew right into the barrel.
Yeah.
Do a little toast with the cookies.
All right, cookie toast.
Yeah, cookie toast.
We're eating a cookie right now.
We're eating the cookies, stupid idiots. How's your cookie taste?
Okay, so I'm
They're
not.
a couple days old.
They're fine. They're sealed in the bag. So I have not swallowed yet, but I want to start talking so we don't have a ton of dead air. I had a cookie when you were baking them.
Yes,
I had a fresh cookie. I insisted upon it. Dalton's mother insisted upon it. Dalton said, no, you gotta wait till the podcast, which we were already delaying a couple days.
Yeah.
But I was like, cookies are best fresh baked.
Yeah.
You gotta eat a fresh baked cookie. If not, you gotta really spice it up. So here's my twofold review. Apologize if you hear really nasty chewing. I'm gonna save the rest of that for later. It's very good. So, fresh baked, man, oh man, a revelation. You got to open up your own cookie shop.
Thank you. Thank you.
I loved it. I don't know anything about the process of making it. I'll let you get into that soon. But just going in blind, I would say it's definitely a homemade cookie. Meaning it's like, not 100% masterfully baked in that it's a little bit lumpy.
Yeah.
It was a little bit thicker, which I like, which actually made it not cook through all the way. So you had that nice cookie dough center. Mm-hmm. It was warm enough to where that center tasted really nice and good. The chocolate was a nice hit. You picked a good chip. And the bake on the bottom wasn't burnt at all. I love that cookie. That cookie tastes great. This cookie,
yeah,
you're right. A couple days later isn't the best. I know you're supposed to put a piece of bread in.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
That's fine. I didn't expect that. I've noticed you can put it like a plate and then a big Ziploc baggie with a little bread in there. Keeps the cookie nice and juicy and not as stale. So we got a little bit of staleness going on, but overall still a pretty good cookie.
It's whole, yeah.
You know what this cookie would be good for as it is
What?
right now? And we'll post pictures of this online. We have a Twitter. It's at Homework Pod, or just search Homework with Friends Podcast. We'll post a picture on there when this episode comes out. This would be great for a little ice cream dollop for a
Okay.
little chipwich.
You know what I did today?
I want to know.
When I finished eating my breakfast and I was like, I'm still a little hungry. I had a cup of coffee and I dipped one of the cookies into the coffee and it softened it up and it restored it right back to
You
normal.
rejuvenated the cookie.
Yeah, the chocolate melted a little bit again.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Wow.
So
Now tell me about the
baking.
process.
I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it so much. I've known that I hated baking. I knew it when you gave me the assignment.
I didn't know you hated it that much.
I do, because here's the thing. I love to cook.
Yeah.
I love getting into the kitchen and just whipping something up. But I like that because there's a lot of freestyling with it. Like you can throw some new stuff in. Like, oh, maybe I'll chop up an onion and throw it in here. See how it tastes. I love that aspect of it. I like being able to just do whatever I want to. Mm-hmm. With baking, there's no leeway. Like, you have to put the exact amount of everything in there and do it exactly how you're supposed to do it.
You're right. You can't season a cookie.
No, and like, I once got in an argument with one of my friends. She was making homemade chocolate chip cookies, and I was just over hanging out, and she was like, she put some ingredients in and started mixing up all these dry ingredients, and I was like, why are you doing that? And she was like, you have to mix up the dry ingredients before you put in,
because they can like dissolve.
Yeah, she's like, you have to mix up the dry ingredients before you put in the wet ingredients, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just mix everything together? And she was like, that's not how you do it. And I was like, that's stupid.
And you're like, basic chemistry.
Yeah, I was like, that's stupid. You're stupid.
Why don't you just put a steak in there? What are you doing?
I didn't get it.
Yeah.
Because like generally with cooking, you just mix everything together. Yeah. Just mix up.
Well, I guess what we're learning is it's no biscuit flatbread pizza.
There's
a little bit more to it. You got to learn more in home ec.
So... But I followed all the steps. I mixed up the dry ingredients, and even though I thought it was trivial and stupid, added the wet ingredients, the eggs and a little vanilla extract and such. And what I didn't realize with chocolate chip cookies is you put basically no moisture in with these dry ingredients. You put like the couple eggs and then the vanilla extract, and I think that was it. That I can remember. I do think that was it. And then essentially you're just like clumping together all these dry ingredients with this little bit of liquid, and it takes forever. And I started trying to like having to use my hands, and it was like, dude, it was a process.
Yikes.
And then you like, I don't know, it's just so specific with the time and everything else. I don't like baking. It's too specific. You have to follow too many rules. I don't like following rules.
Yeah.
Not for me. I'm not a baker.
I hope there's a baker out there right now who's like, once you know the rules, that's when you know the art.
The crazy thing is I was technically called a baker when I managed a coffee shop in college, and I was a baker for the coffee shop, but there all the stuff was just like all the dough was like pre-made, so I just rolled it out and put it on a pan and then stuck it in the oven.
You're like, wow, I really know how to count time digitally.
I was like, I'm so good at listening for a timer.
Damn, I think it's done.
I'm the best baker in the world.
Wow, ding ding. Who needs cooking school?
But here's what I have to say about baking.
Please. Lay it on me, Fat.
If you enjoy it, that's awesome. Baked goods are great.
Yeah.
If you get bored with tedious tasks, don't try baking.
Don't try baking.
It's dumb. If you want to learn a little bit more about baking, watch the Great British Bake Off.
It's fun.
That's where you're gonna get all your information from.
Have you watched that?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, my favorite was Rudy.
I don't remember anybody on the show.
She was the best.
Well, that doesn't give me anything.
Well, look it up, man.
Great British Baking Show. Or is it Bake Off or the Baking Show?
Great British Bake Off.
Bake Off?
I think Bake Off.
It's like a warm cup of chamomile tea.
Yeah, it's the best thing to fall asleep
I canceled plans one time to watch it.
It's so
I was supposed to go do some things with some people. I'm like, I got to figure out what happens. Didn't pay off. I don't remember any of it, but I think I liked it.
Yeah, man, it's good. But what I did do is I looked up the history of chocolate chip cookies.
I like this
instead of doing all baking, because baking went back to like before times. Just
the before times.
Yeah, the before times. It went too far. There was too much to break down. We would have been here for 8 weeks. It would have been an 8-week course.
Yeah. You gotta watch the breakdown, as Drake says.
So here we go. If this sounds like it's being read off of Wikipedia, it's because it is.
Ew.
I didn't try that hard.
And guess what? Harkening back to our episode 1, high schoolers listening out there, use Wikipedia to your heart's content.
I didn't want to try that hard in the history part. I tried really hard in the baking part.
Okay.
I didn't want to try 2 times.
All right.
And you know,
as the grader over here, I'm taking notes.
The chocolate chip cookie was invented by American chef Ruth Graves Wakefield and chef Sue Bridges in 1938.
Okay.
She invented the recipe during the period when she owned Toll House Inn, which is where you get Toll House cookies from.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm learning a lot.
In Whitman, Massachusetts. Part of it, I'll summarize a little bit of it. It was believed that she originally made the chocolate chip cookie on accident.
Okay.
They said like when she put the chocolate chips in, she thought it was gonna like melt and turn into just a pure chocolate cookie, but then it didn't end up melting all the way through the cookie. Stayed just like a chocolate chip. But later she was like, "No, I did it on purpose."
So it turns out, she was dumb at first.
I think that maybe she did it on accident, but then was like later on she was like, "No, I totally meant to do that."
No, it's like I knew they wouldn't know. You're stupid now.
So later in history, Wakefield's cookbook, Toll House Tried and True Recipes, was published in 1936. And the 1938 edition of the cookbook was the first to include the Toll House Chocolate Crunch Cookie. So I think that's like the normal chocolate chip cookie. And then during World War II, soldiers from Massachusetts were stationed overseas, shared the cookies they received in care packages from back home with soldiers from other parts of the United States, and soon
that's nice.
Hundreds of soldiers were writing home and saying, "Hey, make me these goddamn cookies.
I want my goddamn cookie.
This shit is good.
Chocolate chip cookies work."
Then it became a nationwide craze, and then nowadays, pretty much every packet of chocolate chips that you buy at the store has like a version of her original recipe on the
really
back
cool.
for you to bake from. Yeah,
I like that. I love chocolate chip cookies.
So do I.
It's such a good, like, because I think I'm a very plain person as far as my food tastes. I love a sugar cookie.
Yeah,
sugar cookies are great.
I don't like sugar cookies.
Love them. But give me a chocolate chip cookie any day.
Yeah,
that little spice of chocolate in there hits you just right. Outside of that, it's not overwhelming. You know what? Fuck a double chocolate chip cookie. Get that out of here.
Exhausted.
That's too much chocolate.
Sometimes I can handle some stuff like that, like maybe like a Reese's Cup cookie.
Ooh,
like it's good, but it's a little too much.
I will. So a Reese's Cup and kind of the cookie you made, just a plain chocolate chip cookie, maybe one centered right in the middle.
Oh, just you're talking one Reese's.
One Cup. Reese's Cup in there, and like you get that center bite, and you're like,
yeah.
I'm the happiest boy.
I like those ones, like the little cookies with the Hershey Kiss in them.
Yeah,
like
those are very good.
Those are very. I'm talking about the big cookies with like a lot of little mini Reese's Cups.
Oh, yeah.
It's overwhelming.
It's kind of busy. Yeah. Give me a chocolate chip cookie. Give me the basics.
I'm a basics guy.
Go basics.
When it comes to like baking stuff.
Back to basics.
Yeah. Give me plain chocolate ice cream,
please.
Give me a plain brownie. Maybe add some nuts.
More. Order up.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Yum in my tongue.
Plain chocolate cake with some
plain chocolate cake.
Some good frosting on it.
There's some great frosting on it.
Cream cheese frosting. I think that's what it is.
There's cream cheese frosting.
I think that's what I like.
There's speaking of baking. So you want to know my favorite thing I ever baked with my mama?
Yeah, I do.
So yes, please do.
Please tell
me more. So we used to be big into making our own birthday cakes and stuff like that. So we were excited to like decorate them.
Mm-hmm.
I was into Pokemon, so I made a Pokeball cake. Obviously.
You would decorate your own cake?
Yeah.
That's a good way to trick
your kid
and then not having to spend money as like an activity that's fun.
Exactly. It's like, oh yeah, why don't you decorate your own cake?
Wouldn't it be so fun if you got to decorate your own cake?
Yeah. You know what's a great idea for a birthday this year is no presents.
No presents, because then when Christmas comes around, you're going to appreciate the presents so much more.
And then like maybe it's make your own present Christmas.
Make your own present Christmas.
Oh my God, this sounds fun.
We'll buy you some paper and then you make something from it.
Yeah, that sounds great. I hate you, Mom. I hate you. Just kidding. I love you, Mom. She might listen. I think she will. Anyway, she'll give us 5 stars to say the least. We used to bake this cake. It was a chocolate cake, and what we would do is dollop cream cheese into it.
Mm-hmm.
into the batter and then bake that.
Oh.
So you would have like kind of it would be like half brownie mix, half cake mix, dollop the cream cheese into it, and then we wondered why we were tubby little boys. But you would slather some fudge icing on it. Oh my God, that shit is good.
It is good.
I liked it. I wish you could have some right now. I don't know why I brought it up.
You know what I just realized?
Please tell me.
Your fly's down.
Oh my gosh. Video podcast, don't look. It's a button fly. I'm not used to them.
That's strange.
Oh, well, that kind of segues great into fashion, doesn't it?
Yeah. That was my homework.
Okay, well done.
Thank you. I thought it was going to be less well received because I didn't try hard.
Well, we're not at grades yet.
And I didn't. Here's the thing. Give me a bad grade. Because you know what? Brett addressed it. There's no consequences to my actions. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I should like really hunker down and like get some good stuff for tonight. And I was like, wait, nothing happens if I don't. I was like, I made the cookies.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Give me a bad grade? I'm the dunce, and then next week we do the same thing again.
People will keep record at some point. I think that is the vein that Brett's trying to tap into, is that there really are zero stakes.
Nothing.
It's not a privilege to pick who goes first.
No.
There's not additional homework you can dole out to the other person. Although, what if that's the deal?
I would not do it.
Okay. well, done. Good job. You did the extra credit. Proud of you.
Thank you.
The baking, I learned a lot about chocolate chip cookies. We'll get into the rest of it later.
Yeah.
Ready for my homework?
I'm ready for it.
All right. So my homework was to pick out some looks for Dalton.
Yeah, I'm excited. Give me some looks.
Yeah. So I
might order all these tonight.
You might as well. I think you have some stuff that you can piece together right now.
Okay.
So basically, what I was going for with this was your directions were to pick looks that were more or less transformable.
Yeah, I would have to wear it all day. No time to go home.
Yeah, exactly. So with that, there's a lot of different contexts you have to consider going into it. You mentioned a business meeting, which if you're talking in the creative field is a little more casual. If you're talking with professional people, you want to at least try to match the least dressed up person when you're there. You don't want to be underdressed at any things to look like a damned fool. But on top of that, you want to be stylish. You want to have good fashion on top of that. And you know what was tough about this assignment? Well, I'll give you a compliment right now. You got good fashion.
Thanks, man.
So it wasn't like I was taking a schlub who doesn't know how to dress and giving them nicer clothes to wear. So that would have been an easy challenge. Yeah. This, you know what? I'm a little fearful of the wrath of Dalton's grades. Because based on some past experiences with grades, I don't know how impressed you're going to be. I tried to do my best to pick out some good fashion. Here's the curve.
I think you're going to... Don't be down on yourself.
Well, no, here's the curve I'm hoping for.
Okay.
So I'm not a horribly fashionable man.
I don't think you're unfashionable.
No.
You dress well.
I dress well enough. I definitely follow some of the rules I'm going to talk about soon. I don't follow all of them.
Yeah.
And, two limiting factors, which really shouldn't be, but finances and apathy hold me back from really...
I think mostly apathy.
I guess I could. I don't invest much in new clothes.
No, not at all. And here's the thing. I went to the thrift store, spent maybe $9 and got some good stuff.
You can get some cool stuff. Yeah. I used to be more into, I would say like early college, I was actually like pretty conscious of what I was wearing, was dressing pretty cool. But it's easy to dress like a cool college kid. It's hard to dress like a grown man. And that leads me to my topic. So what I did first was I scoured the internet for top 10 overall men's fashion tips. Okay. And I tried to cull together the most relevant ones and also basically consolidate ones that I saw repeating quite a bit. So before I get into the outfits, I am going to tell those out there listening and wondering, and I already knew some of these rules, some of them I didn't consider 100%, but they're good tips to live by for the men out there in the world and for the women shopping for that schlubby dude.
Yeah, sorry we're kind of excluding the women out here, guys. I honestly... I wouldn't be able to, and I wouldn't expect you to be able to, give good female fashion tips.
But it probably would be more interesting down the road when we have a female guest to actually like dive a little bit more into these kind of topics where I don't know what I'm doing. Oh no.
So
So I'd like. We're definitely. So the way to listen to this, I think, is like and you probably know this too if you're a woman with discerning taste out there, like, or if you're a man who likes men who dress well as well. It's something for everybody.
You know what I tell people?
Try to cover my base
I tell people all the time?
What's that?
I'm a man who likes men who dress well.
But that's true. That's adaptive. Like it's a thing when
that was kind of a joke, but also not.
No.
I do appreciate it.
Yeah, and there's a few tips in here where I'm taking hot shots at some dudes.
Okay.
So these are the top fashion tips from basically every website I could find. Number one tip, if you're going to take any tip away from this, I'm going to say this, and this was at the top of Reddit forums. This is at the top of pretty much any list, and it is find clothes that fit.
Oh, 100%.
That's the number one thing. There was a thing polled by all women about men's fashion. They overwhelmingly said it doesn't matter what the what the cloth you're wearing is. Doesn't matter what the clothes are. It doesn't matter what color they are even. They got to fit well. And it doesn't matter if you have a bad body. Get clothes that fit your body.
Yeah.
And what's a bad body anyway? Just rock the body you've got.
Yeah, work it to your advantage.
Like, I've got a little bit of extra chunk on me, but I've learned lately you can't just wear little tiny baby boy t-shirts. You got to kind of bulk up a little bit. Yep. You don't wear a tent, but wear a little bit, bigger clothes. And I'm learning every day about this.
Yeah. Did you learn that from Queer Eye?
I kind of did. A lot of this is also going to be co-opted by Queer Eye on Netflix. So find clothes that fit. One tip that I really liked, and I wish I could source everything, but I didn't do that good of a job, was stop dressing like a boy, dress like a man. Mm-hmm. So that means get rid of, by and large, unless it's summertime and you got a good look with it, don't wear like cargo shorts, don't wear jean shorts, don't even wear those cutoff pants that are cool in some communities. Or like, hipster-y kind of communities. Don't, what else do I have? Like, don't wear graphic tees and things like that. Yeah. And one tip I put down later, which is just one thing I noticed, is lay off the flannel.
Yeah.
Flannel's cool.
Flannel's great. I wear it sometimes. But
pop it sometimes. But
I used to wear it a lot, and I cut it down. I did do that. I was like, I do this too much.
Same.
I'm not a farmer.
One way to look like the most generic dude in the world, which you don't want to be, is to wear flannel every single day. Experiment with tucking in your shirt.
Tucking in's good.
You know what? Yeah. There's a reason businessmen tuck in their shirts because it makes them look sharp. So even when you're out in the town, just see how it feels. If you don't like the way your midsection looks like I personally don't like it with myself tucked in because I think it kind of accentuates some not great parts of my physique. Mm-hmm. But if you got a good physique, tuck that shirt in occasionally.
And don't let anybody discourage you when you try these things.
Yeah.
Wear what you want to wear.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember when we went to a friend's bachelor party the one time, I wore some nice fitted khakis. I had my shirt tucked in. I wore a blazer. Everybody else was wearing kind of normal stuff, and everybody was like, "What are you doing? Why are you trying this hard?" I was like, "I just want to look nice.
It's fun to look nice."
Yeah. What's so big? We're at a bachelor party. We're at festivities.
If you want to wear sweats and a t-shirt wherever you go, have some fun. Have confidence. Wear anything with confidence, and you'll look great. But that's a good tip too, is switch your pants up. So if you're a jeans guy, go get a pair of chinos. Mm-hmm. If you only have the same kind of hue of jeans, if you have two jeans of the same hue, meaning the same darkness, you're wasting your time.
Go trade one in at Plato's Closet.
This is what you want. This is from Queer Eye, also a tip that I learned on some websites. Light, dark, black. Those are the jeans you need.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Maybe a khaki jean, but I'd almost prefer a chino. Step your shoe game up. Occasionally. This is one thing I want to work on a little bit more, is wearing my dress shoes a little bit more with nicer jeans, with dress shirts, all that kind of stuff. One overwhelming thing is to keep it simple. So in your outfit, keep your components basic. Keep the color of the pants relatively flat and flattering to the rest of your outfit. Don't make too much of a statement with the pants especially. Yeah. Because if you're wearing a bright salmon pant, A, I hope you enjoy the horse race. B, you're taking away from everything else.
Yeah.
But that's part of some fashion culture.
Try not to throw up on your date at form.
But find other ways to accessorize, such as watches. Maybe if you are not used to wearing like a sport jacket regularly when you go out, throw a sport jacket on. Those are a lot more fun than I think people think, and it also kind of puts you in this business mode.
Yeah,
where you feel kind of good.
It makes you. I feel like it makes you feel more confident.
Yeah, exactly. Clothes don't make the man. You got to wear the clothes, of course, but they do help out with confidence. Yeah. Just like anything does. Just like shaving makes you feel more clean.
A new fresh haircut.
Yeah, it feels good to be groomed and clean. Mm-hmm. Shocker. News report. And guess what? I need to take that advice quite a bit. I say all this shit as if I do it. I don't. I'm basically yelling at myself as I'm doing this.
It's a good yell at yourself assignment.
And then one last little piece of advice is, to make one choice in outfit. So if you're doing something bold, just do one bold thing. So if you're going to have like a big printed shirt, try to match everything else out with some neutrals. Same deal if you're going to be wearing like a flashy, I should say, jacket. Yeah. Don't feel the need to also have some like metallic pants and stuff like that. Unless that's your jam and you can rock it. That's great. This is introductory stuff for people who are just dipping their toes. And then find out your color palette. Figure out what colors work well on you. But if you're in autumn, you can't be in autumn year round. So try to find some flips.
See, I'm bad at that.
Yeah.
I have like a strict like white, gray, black, navy. That's what I do. It's what I've always done. It's what I wear. I need to venture out.
Well, you know what? Colors. I wish I would have known that you wanted to venture out, but I think I found your color palette for your outfits.
I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Okay.
It is what you probably subconsciously notice that's what I wear every day, and you're like, this is I can pick this. This is what color he's gonna like.
Exactly. Yeah. So this is now into the outfit phase of this. Okay. So if you're listening, here's another plug. Go to the Twitter at HomeworkPod or search Homework with Friends podcast. Or if you watch the YouTube feed, we'll put this up, overlaying this segment right now. But these are Dalton's special outfits. I'm
very excited.
Okay, so what I did was I have this nifty iPad in the Procreate app, which is a great app for drawing if you're out there and you've got an iPad. And I sketched a basic Dalton, and then I started playing around with some colors and some outfits. So I made a big piece that you mentioned in the last episode was that you went to Kent State, which is a big fashion school. So I tried to make these like fashion sketches.
Yeah, okay.
So very sketchy looking, but an overall idea. So I have the sketches ready to go here on my iPad, and I put names for every look. So here's look number 1. I'm calling it Keep It Simple. Follow one of those rules. So here we have, before I show it to you, we've got Dalton in a white polo.
Okay.
Slightly shrunken fit. Uh-huh. Show off the bod. We got you in some pleated light navy or light blue or a periwinkle colored pant.
Yeah.
With a high flood. We're going to show off some ankle on this. It's not quite a capri.
You know I like to show that ankle.
We're going to be wearing your brown dress shoes.
Yeah.
So ones that you've already got. Shirt tucked in, a brown belt to match that. You're going to have a nice timepiece on your wrist. At this point, it's kind of irrelevant. You're doing some great things with your outfit already, but a brown leather strap would be the etiquette to match the other leather on your body. And we got you in some tortoise shell Ray-Bans.
Whoa.
Here,
this is a lot of stuff that I already have.
So thinking of my own methodology.
Yeah.
I was looking at like stuff you could buy online, but you already wear so many basics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What I'm trying to show you is I can pick out a good outfit.
I got you. Yeah, let's see it. Oh, look at that. That's a good sketch. I like that.
Yeah.
It's very accurate. Yeah, it looks good.
Solid sketch?
That is a solid sketch.
Yeah, I'll send you these. But
thank you.
So to the camera, and we're going to overlay it right now, but this is Dalton. What's your reaction to that outfit?
That's a 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
That's an outfit that I would wear.
I call it Keep It Simple. All right, you ready for outfit number 2?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. So, this is what I call Snappy Summer.
Snappy Summer.
So, in part of my research, I also just I would Google good white pant look. Okay. Or like good brown shoe look. And I wanted to find things that you don't have. So, I noticed you don't really have white jeans.
No, I did. Just I set up a notification to get notified, or I didn't set up a notification. I signed up to get notified when these white pants that are coming back to this company that I like.
No way.
Get in, yeah, so I can buy them.
How about this? So, what I've got Dalton in for the snappy summer look is I've got him in a tight white jean.
Tight white jean.
Tight white jean. A little bit looser, but once again, they rise a little bit above the ankle. Mm-hmm. On his shoulder is a leather messenger bag. On his person is we've got a nice tailored fit dark blue button down. Mm-hmm. And for a jacket, we've got a slim fit sport coat, light blue.
Light blue.
Light blue.
Over the dark blue?
Light blue over dark blue on white. On your feet, we've got white leather penny loafers.
Whoa. Yeah. This is going to be quite the look.
All right, you ready for it?
Yeah. Oh, wow. That looks really good. I want to wear that right now.
Isn't that a good outfit?
That is. I thought when you were saying it, I thought it was going to be a little too much for me. But looking at this, I want to put that on.
Isn't that a solid outfit?
I'm super impressed.
I was pretty happy with that drawing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I dig it.
One for the camera. That's snappy summer. So you talked a lot in
I didn't think I would be like a white dress shoe kind of guy. I'm a white shoe, every other kind of shoe kind of guy.
But doesn't it look kind of good all together?
It does look. It looks great all together.
Yeah. So for this outfit, I was really trying to play to the whole. You can take a piece off and still be cool with whatever you're doing. So this is an outfit. You take those shoes off. You take the coat off. You're still having fun at the beach.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You drop the messenger bag. You look like you're just out. You could be out getting groceries in that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're making a statement no matter what you're doing.
You are, yes.
That's great. That's the good thing about white pants. You're making a statement.
Nice.
1 out of every 100 men is wearing a white pant, and that makes you special. All right, you ready for look number 3?
I am, yeah.
This is our bold look.
I'm thoroughly impressed.
I call this one the takeover.
The takeover.
The takeover.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a power outfit.
I like it.
All right, but it's convertible. You can do some things with it. Mm-hmm. What we're going to be doing, you're already wearing, what I see one piece of it is black turtleneck. I knew
this
you were
a navy turtleneck.
It's a navy turtleneck. In the dark, it looks black. So I know you're a turtleneck guy. You're a recent convert back to the turtleneck life, which I appreciate and I'm jealous of. I want to get into it as well. So I threw you in a turtleneck. Black. Beneath that.
Beneath the turtle?
No, sorry. No. So beneath that meaning your pants. I'm looking at my drawing thinking beneath. Beneath that, on the bottom, dark black jeans.
Oh, all black. Whew.
Okay. Beneath that, on your feet.
What is it?
Black work shoes.
Black work shoes, like
kind of like half boot shoes.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Kind of like black tint.
Like, you could what are they called? Chuckas.
You could do like basically you do like murdered out Timbs.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
All right, around the neck, 1/2-inch gold chain.
1/2-inch gold chain.
Over the shoulders, a light brown long coat.
Oh wow!
Going down half hip. You'll see it here in a second. Up top. I saw you rock these the other week. If you followed Don on Instagram, you saw them too. The yellow tinted aviators.
Okay. So this is really making a statement.
This is the takeover. Ready?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it looks so cool. But I would, if I'm being honest, I love the outfit. I would be so self-conscious to wear that.
Yeah.
Well, I think that people would laugh at me everywhere I went.
That's why it's the boldest outfit I came up with.
I like it. It looks good, though. Yeah, it looks great.
When you see it all together, it's the toughest one in that like you can't lose too much of it. It really all has to be there. Yeah, you can lose the shades. Maybe you really can't even lose the chain.
I think probably lose the shades.
Yeah, lose the shades.
I think with this outfit, you'd probably have to go with like a pure black shade.
You could.
You couldn't see the eyes through.
You look like a record exec.
Yeah, But I look like somebody in the 70s who is gonna steal all your money and your songs and leave you on the gut, like leave you in the gutters.
Yeah, buddy. Give me your masters. All right, and these are your outfits.
These are great outfits.
Which one are you going home with?
I'm going home with number 2 for sure.
Snappy summer.
I love number 2.
All right,
maybe it's because it's getting close to summer. I want to put it on.
That's true. We'll post these online so you all can vote as well. As if we have a vibrant community of voters. But that was my homework.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I liked that a lot.
Yeah, so this is
I like the drawings a lot.
Yeah, you can have them, man. They're all you. If you want me to put you in some more outfits,
put me in a whole bunch of outfits.
It didn't take that.
I want to know what works for me.
But yeah, so that is my homework. I had fun with it.
Did this inspire you to like go get some of these types of things?
I'm Snappy Summer too.
Snappy Summer is great. Yeah.
So it actually inspired me to. I want to get a couple sport coats that are a little bit lighter that I like. I have a gray one, but it's very much part of a suit. So I kind of want to get some stuff I can wear with some different bottoms. I want to get some better plain shirts, and I kind of want to fuck around with some white jeans.
Yeah. The pants that I ordered aren't jeans. They're called peace pants.
Whoa.
But they look flashy.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. So I kind of want to. I did want to step it up. And here's
part of this was to inspire you. I think that if you change like a few little things, people will be like, "God damn, look at that guy."
Whoa.
There's simple things too, just like not wearing your tennies with this outfit.
Yeah, no, I'm wearing tennies right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm wearing.
I think if you threw a boot on.
I do have boots.
You never wear them
though. Well, you know what? Homework with Friends, changing lives. This is when we need the Queer Eye song to start playing right now. You're like the one guy who has the real talks with the person in the car. He's like, look, man, you're doing great. And it's like, tell me what's really going on.
What's really going on?
It's like, oh, it's just ever since, I don't know.
Me and my wife have been struggling, and I think that if I dress a little bit better, it'll make up for my personality faults. If you guys could help me with that, like I'll look snappier, so she'll forget that I don't talk to her for a few days.
And can the one guy with the long hair give me another one of those green sticks? My face is getting kind of red. But I really liked the assignment. I thought it was really fun. And I kind of like doing these fashion drawings.
They are cool, yeah.
I'm apparently kind of good at them.
Yeah, you are.
I just kind of shat them right out. But
you might as well go back for another bachelor's degree at Kent State University.
Here it comes. So another plug to follow us on any platform you can see these at, so that way you can get some more out of this. But that is homework for this week. So now this takes us to grades. Grades. So once again, as opposed to, and we can start grading right now as I'm talking, but as opposed to playing the audio clip from before, we can just briefly run over what grades are. What's the first category, Dalton?
Accuracy.
Second category.
Effort.
Third category.
Well, I know whoa, but what's the one before whoa?
Accuracy, effort, quality.
Quality, yeah. Quality.
And whoa.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna do that right now. All right. You ready?
Yeah. It's all in the brain.
All right. You want me to go first? You go first.
I can go first.
All right. Go for it.
Okay. So, effort. With the drawings and everything, I gotta give you 25 out of 25.
Woo! That feels good.
Accuracy. There's no way to be inaccurate with this. It was like the best you could do.
True. Yeah. They're like subjective tips too.
Yeah. I'm gonna get 25 out of 25.
Hell yeah! Look at that.
What's the other one before? Well,
guys, you do quality.
Quality. Here's where. Okay, quality. The only thing that I was expecting from you was that you would actually find these things online, and like be able to like show me the actual things, not just like pictures of a certain type of piece.
Yeah.
So for that, I'm gonna give you 20 out of 25.
I'm cool with that.
Whoa, from the last one alone. I'm impressed. I'm giving you 25 out of 20. This is a 95 out of 100 week, baby.
Woo!
You earned it. You deserve it.
It's weird that we made this up and we made up giving each other's assignments, but it feels good.
You killed it this week.
It feels good to do a good job. Thank you.
I know you definitely had an advantage. Is that you know how I dress.
Yeah.
You know what I like.
And I think the unforeseen advantage of that I could draw it out.
Yes.
Too.
Yeah. I was surprised by that.
Yeah.
But then you added in by shocking me with the last one.
Yeah.
That was a cool one.
I wanted to give you a little surprise.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
So 95 out of 100, you earned it.
All right. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So, just to cut to the chase.
Okay.
You're talking to the new head of the class.
I assume so.
Just shockers at it. So, effort on baking the cookies alone, I want to give you quite a bit of points on that extra credit. However, you know what? Here's my little argument to the baking being a broad topic. Vodka was a pretty broad topic. I think alcohol would have been more broad.
Yeah.
You know, so you picked a lane and maybe... But here's the deal. What I would have maybe seen and maybe could have expanded on was picking a lane with it. Like maybe you could have just done cookies.
Yeah,
maybe you could have just done like sweetbreads or something like that. If we just did
cookies then,
yeah,
that would have been easier.
But
just baking in general,
much like episode 1 where you figured out how you could make the president one better by augmenting it, you got the liberty to do that whenever you want.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you a 20.
Okay.
You know what? Spoiler alert. Straight 20s.
Okay.
No straight 20s.
I'm fine with straight 20s.
Straight 20s are great. I was woed by the quality of the cookie.
Okay.
But I wasn't too woed by the quality of the homework around the cookie. But it was good. I feel like I'm sounding oddly spiteful for some reason.
No, you should. This is deserved. I probably deserve less.
You did say you read a Wikipedia. You did read a Wikipedia article.
I screenshotted it on the way home on the train.
And then maybe 85 because accuracy 25 out of 25. Everything you said was true. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And you did make cookies.
Wikipedia doesn't lie.
Yeah, and then quality once again 20 like I said. So it was solid. So 85. Get you 85.
85 is fine with me.
You gotta be.
I put in very little effort.
Just like any home ec class.
Yeah, like I said before, like I don't know what episode it was. I'm just here to get the B's, baby.
3.0 adult, that's what they call them. So, hey, it looks like I'm the head of the class.
You're the head of the class.
And it looks like Dalton's the dunce.
I'm the dunce.
But I got good cookies.
I do. I got good cookies.
Yeah, those were good
Thank you
cookies.
again to my mom for the guidance with the cookies. I would not have been able to do it without you. I would have messed them all up.
Yeah, so one last piece, and then we'll get into homework assignments for next week. But if you're still listening, feel free to email homeworkwithfriends@gmail.com with any sort of homework assignment ideas that you have.
Or just like general things to say about the podcast. Things you like, things you don't like. Once again, I think we've said this every episode. We're trying to make it better each episode.
Yeah.
So if you want to hear more of something, tell us. If you don't like something, tell us. But don't be mean. Don't be mean to us.
Don't be little meanies.
We're fragile.
Yeah, we are very fragile.
But help us make it better. We want to get better for you guys. Those are of you who are listening.
Absolutely. So, ready for homework for next week?
I am, yeah.
Okay, so I'll go first as head of the class. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. So, Dalton, if you don't know him, he's the co-host of this show along with myself.
I guess some don't realize that I am the co-host.
Yeah.
Robbie and Kaylee.
He's not a sidekick.
I'm not a sidekick. I'm not a guest. I'm not a reoccurring guest.
We're both co-hosts of the show.
Continue.
Right? Should we just say both hosts?
Yes.
Okay. Dalton's a host of the show. Whatever. We're probably going to cut this part. Anyway, Dalton just got a MacBook.
I did, yeah.
Dalton's got a Mac. He's very excited about it.
I did. I was a longtime PC person.
Yeah.
I always said I wouldn't switch over to Macs. But I did it. In the name of creativity and life, I went for it.
Yeah. And Macs are great for creativity.
They are.
Not that PCs aren't. I'm sure some people listening out there are like, wait a second, I got a PC, do a lot of stuff on it. That's fine. Macs are good for the introductory level creative stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, editing this podcast is tough work, my man. It's hard to do. I gotta cancel out noise. I gotta drop in some sound effects. I gotta cut the problematic stuff. So here's your assignment for next week.
Is it gonna be to edit the podcast?
No, it's not. It's not gonna be to edit the podcast.
Okay.
So what I'm actually gonna do is to teach you some tools of editing.
Okay.
And how to use the recording equipment.
Yeah. And
how to figure everything out. I'm going to give you a script so you don't have to write anything, but I want you to record a 5 to 10 minute radio drama, and I want you to drop in the sound effects and do the cutting and try to make it sound as professional and clean as possible.
So recycling from the radio drama, recycling from the lost episode.
Exactly, kind of like recycling the same idea from the lost episode, but I have plenty of scripts that I can just give to you that I already have done.
No, I want to 5 to 10 minutes. I want to make my own.
You want to make your own?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. And then I will do kind of any of the hands-on. I'll show you how to do all the stuff.
Yes, of course. Perfect.
Just once.
I'm excited.
Measure once,
Yeah.
cut twice. And yeah, that's your homework.
Perfect. Yeah, this is fun. We'll get to work together a little bit.
Exactly.
Be good.
Yeah.
That must make my homework feel stupid. I wanted to go more classic homework. I feel like we've been getting, like, we've, like, done some weird stuff.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of projects.
I wanted to get back to, like, school. So, there's 12 original Grecian gods and goddesses.
Whoa.
I wanted you to learn a little bit about each of them for me. Give me, like, backstory, some fun facts, what they were known for, like what they were the god and goddess of. I wanted to get back to regular school.
I'm into that.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun to like actually learn some like a normal school topic.
So basically, I'm just gonna play God of War.
Yeah, I'm not gonna list all of them right now. But like I will break down when we're not together the 12 like regular Grecian gods and goddesses.
I like it. So just to summarize, Dalton's gonna have to learn some editing software.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to have to...
Tell us about the Grecian gods and goddesses.
Perfect. And that takes us to the end of this episode of Homework with Friends.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much for listening. I feel like we get smoother every episode.
We get smoother. We're getting in. We're getting into this, guys. You're coming with us. You're on this journey with us. We're rolling.
We said it earlier, but thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it. And tell your friends about it.
Tell your friends about it. And, do your homework.
Do your homework.